Creator.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosme, right out of Oklahoma City. Tonight, I am flying solo, and I'm hanging out with Rob from Midnight Foolishness. What's up, man?
How are you? How you doing?
Good. I say flying solo because I'm the only host tonight. Usually, I have a co-host, but sometimes things happen, and they can't make the show. So, Midnight Foolishness, a band from New York City.
Oh, yes.
Is that fair to say? Brooklyn's considered like Brooklyn, the Bronx, Harlem. That's all New York City, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We've been a Brooklyn band since the beginning, and we still are. We record out in Brooklyn. We play a lot of shows out in Brooklyn. You know, it's our hometown.
Yeah, cool, man. And Sam McIntosh is watching right now. So we were talking crap about him earlier. Good to get in here talking. Just kidding. All right, we got two songs we're going to play tonight. We're going to play Could I Leave This to Die and also the song called 2017. Now, I got a question for you, Rob.
Yeah.
When I think of, because you guys are kind of pop punk, but I don't know if it's the New York City influence, but there's definitely a grunge feel to it. Is that more of a, like, New York City, is that fair to say if you're going to be in a pop punk band, you got to be a little bit more rough than like the West Coast?
I'm not sure. In our scene, when we were growing up, it was wrong to even be in a pop punk band or like punk. I'm a second generation punk, actually, and in my area, so I take that pretty seriously too. Back in the day, I mean, when shows were really popping off and I was really young, we had this place called the Temple, and a lot of big bands came out of there, and there were just silent rules, and things you couldn't talk about, like you weren't allowed to like Blink-182 or Green Day.
Really? Is that because that was more
Yeah.
of a West Coast thing?
Nah, man, you would. They don't consider that real punk out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think consider that real punk any. I mean, even me growing up on the West Coast, if you're a punk rock, you probably didn't. No, Green Day was a different story. Blink-182, though, I think people might give you a hard time about.
I'm a big fan of both of them. So, anybody who would ever ask me, "Oh, you're a poser," if you like, I don't care. It does not matter to me. To me, like, I like what I like. Me
Yeah.
not liking what I like, me not liking what I would like, or saying I like this band because of this and that would be a poser to me. So,
I think most teenagers are posers. I think they mostly just go with what their friends say and what their friends are, or what society or like your age genre or age group says that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to like anyways.
right.
So your band started in 2014 around-ish.
Yeah, around it, about 2014, 2015, something like that. There was an EP. We had a first EP called the Sinners EP, which sold about 20,000 right off the bat when that came out. Then our, our full length record came out in 2016. Use Your Head, Not Your Hands. Also sold really well, but I guess didn't get enough exposure as it should have. And but the one thing I could say is I know a lot of labels and people are expecting our next record and move right now. So I think that's a little bit of an advantage.
The songs that we're going to play tonight, are they newer songs or are they from a few years ago?
They're from the first album.
Okay, they're from your first album.
Yeah, but we have a new EP that is supposed to be coming out this summer, actually.
That's exciting, man. So it's been a few years. So you're the only original member to the band Midnight Foolishness.
Yeah.
How hard is it to keep members? I mean, there's 4 people in your band, right?
Yeah.
Including yourself. How hard is it to keep everyone intact to make sure that they're going to want to stay focused on the band? Because it has to be kind of hard, especially if you're getting ready, if you're wanting to tour. Not everyone can always do that.
The thing is, like, Midnight Foolishness is very lucky, man. Somebody leaves, somebody comes right in.
Nice.
There's no waiting. I get hit up and messages all the time about people wanting to be in Midnight Foolishness, wanting to contribute to the band, wanting to donate to the band. So I've been very lucky like that. I do, of course, I missed the original lineup, and pretty much the only reason why the original lineup isn't here is because I guess my drummer Dave and Dom and the bass player Dom at the time, they just I guess they were more into jazz or whatever, and they didn't want to do rock no more. You know,
Why'd they be in a rock band if they weren't even into rock music to begin with?
they wanted to try it. I mean, people see faith in it, and you know, they think they want to contribute to it, and they want to try things. And I'm not mad at them for leaving. I've also haven't talked to them since they left, which is another hard thing, and it's a shame. But I miss them very much, and I wish them both the best.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna play in a band, your heart kind of really has to be into the music. If your heart's not into the music, that means you're not really enjoying what you're playing. If you're not enjoying what you're playing, you're probably not gonna take it too seriously.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could say that. I mean, we played so many shows again, a lot of shows together. We did a lot of things, But at first, like a lot of bands, we don't really make a lot of money at first, and that's a hard thing too. A lot of people that can't accept that. They think, oh, well, we should be making this and that. There should be per diems here. Or we should be on the road here. Or we deserve this and that. The truth is, nobody owes you anything.
That's right.
Nobody has to give you anything, and that's just what it is, man. And a lot of people don't realize that.
That's a good mentality to have, dude, because a lot of bands think that they're like the best fucking band ever and that they need to immediately start getting paid for things. And it's true what you said, dude, right there. Like, no one knows who you are until people really know who you are and you earn their respect and earn their, where they want to listen to you and download it. You're just another band to most people. Right. So, right. All right, let's play the song "Could I Leave This to Die." Where'd you guys shoot this music video at?
This is a spot in Gravesend, Brooklyn. This was at a friend of ours' house, and we did it all pretty much in one day, and that was it.
Where do you practice in New York City? Isn't there like a shit ton of apartments everywhere?
Well, we're lucky to have two rehearsal spaces. I have a rehearsal space in Brooklyn, and I have a rehearsal space in Staten Island.
Oh, dang.
And they're both fully loaded and equipped studios.
You ever watch The King of Staten Island?
I have. I did not enjoy it very much, but I think Pete Davidson is a pretty funny guy, but I didn't enjoy that movie too much.
No, okay. I thought it was kind of cool, but I've never been to Staten Island, so I'm sure. I bet a lot of people from Staten Island probably didn't care for it too much. But all right, yeah. Could I Leave This to Die? Here we go. I think this is the right one. This should be the right one. If it's not, let me know. yeah, man.
Cool.
And
Yeah, I haven't seen that video in a long time, so that was good to see you again.
yeah, so now, back then when you wrote that song, because I know you talked about earlier how you write all the songs. You're the songwriter for the
Yeah.
band. Did you
Yeah.
write that back then as well?
Yes. Yeah. The thing about me is actually a lot of people don't realize I write every single part. I write the drums, I write the bass and the guitar, and I sing the whole thing and I record the whole thing. So yeah, I wrote that whole thing. That album is the album that is currently out right now. Use Your Head Not Your Hands is a concept album, and pretty much it's just just about an ex-girlfriend of mine I was with for a long time, and whatever, we don't speak anymore. That's just
Yeah, it's easy to sing about ex girlfriends though. You know what I'm saying? I have an ex wife, and I got divorced. It was easy. It was the easiest thing to write about, man. It's like write about your ex.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've had a lot of girlfriends, and there's actually like a couple girlfriends on that album. It's not all her, but
Oh yeah, there's several
a
of you're
couple,
singing about.
yeah, there's a couple different ones I'm singing about there.
If you
But
ever
I
get
mean, mostly the ones about my latest. Yeah.
if you ever get writer's block, go get you a girlfriend and break up. You have something to write about.
Sometimes that don't work for me either, though.
Oh
Sometimes if
yeah.
I'm really, yeah. Sometimes if I'm really sad or depressed, I can't like fucking. I can't write or do anything.
Yeah, no, I for some reason I can feed off that. I don't know why. It's when I'm happy. Like right now, I can't write a damn thing because I don't have nothing really to complain about.
Yeah.
So I'm broke,
Yeah.
kind of. I could talk sing about that. So,
There you go.
what?
So there you go.
Yeah. There you go. How hard is it for you to find a drummer to want to be in the band, knowing that you're writing all the drum parts? Like, do you ever butt heads with your drummers?
No, never. My first drummer ever was probably the best drummer I've ever seen in my life, and he's probably one of the best drummers in the world. He was like another who's the
Travis
damn.
Barker.
No, he was better than him. What's his
Oh,
name? Yeah, I can't. Roy. I want to. It's not Roy Jones. It's something. Tony Royster Jr. He was like that.
okay.
Yeah, he was really one of the. He's really one of the best dudes I've ever seen. Play drums. So him, I had no problem. Most of the time, everybody just really loves to come in and just play it because it's feel good music, you know.
Yeah. What are the venues that all open in New York City right now?
No,
They're all shut down.
pretty much. Yeah, I think until June.
I wonder how. I wonder how. Is it easy to play to a sold out crowd in New York City if you're decent enough because the population is so dense?
Yeah, I think so. There's sold out shows all the time.
But I'm saying if you're like not a well known, like let's say you just started in a band, you got a great song, you just send it to like the venue or whatever, say, hey, can our band play? I would just, to me, it seems like if you're like in the heart of like New York City, like everywhere's going to be sold out every night of the week.
Yeah, no, it's not always that. It's not always like
It's
that.
not.
No, not every place. There are places that do sell out for sure, and there are shows that are impossible to get. And it just shows you how hard everything really is right now. And the virus made it even worse. So now you're gonna have to rethink your whole strategy about asking how much money you want to play a show, and how many people you're gonna be able to guarantee. So
Someone said Roy Hinson. Mandy Tackett said Roy Hinson. Is that who you meant by chance? I don't know who that is.
as a drummer,
I think maybe, maybe not.
no, Tony Royster Jr.
Okay, yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
who Roy. I don't
Because
know.
I only say that because my drummer was a black man himself.
Okay,
And he had that style. That's why.
are you a drummer? I mean, can you play? I mean, if you write the drums, can you also play the
Yeah,
drums?
absolutely. Yeah, I can play drums, bass, and guitar professionally. Anything you want.
Have you ever thought about starting like a one man band and just recording it all?
I do record all the demos myself, and then I show everybody, and then they record
Oh,
it.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess when you're in a band like yours, everyone's kind of just professional. I guess you get professional people. How do you find? I mean, I guess people just call you all the time, but how do you vet them? And how do you decide who's going to be in your band and who's not going to be in your band?
Luckily, I have a band of friends right now, and it's all really cool. Like my guitar player, Mike Salzberg, was a friend of another friend that used to be in the band, and he's a great guy. He writes great riffs, has great equipment and great ideas, and he's
That's cool,
also
man.
a great songwriter. I have another friend who's also named Mike. His name is Mike Delfino. He's my bass player. Great guy, another awesome guy. I've known him for a long time, and he's also a second generation punk who went to the temple, and we both grew up together. And that's how we know each other, sort of, in that scene. And played so many shows together, and it's just awesome for him to be in my band now.
When you say second
Um,
generation punk, is that like your parents were punk rockers?
no, because there was a generation in the temple that we grew up
Oh,
from that was before us. So
okay, got it.
we were the kids, they were the adults running the shows. So they were the first generation.
Gotcha. Okay, let's talk about your tours that you went on. Obviously, pre-COVID, was it mostly like an like Eastern United States tour? Did you ever venture off to the West Coast?
No, we haven't really done much West Coast. It's been mostly East Coast. Anything we could really drive to, you know. Um, it's just, it's really tough and it's really expensive, and a lot of people don't realize it. And if you're not making the money you need to make to go to the next show, it comes out of everybody's pocket, and that's what gets hard, and that's what you want to avoid.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, man.
everybody, not every place gives you the guarantee you want, or some nights are worse than others. But that's the choice you take out there.
Are you in the subway system right now?
I'm by it, yeah.
Are you? I heard someone. Are you outside?
Yes.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
like you live right there. You just randomly outside of New York City somewhere doing a
No,
show.
I live like a couple blocks away from here. But it's kind of loud in my apartment right now because people are working upstairs from it.
Is that like a store behind you?
Yeah, that's right.
See, that's why I love New York City, man. You can just do. You just go anywhere and do anything.
Pretty much, man.
That's
Pretty
cool.
much.
I've been in New York City once, and I remember I ate a bunch of hot dogs. That's what I remember when I went to New York.
Hot dogs are good. Gotta
Yeah,
be careful though.
with the red sauce on it, the red onion sauce or whatever. What's the furthest place that your band played touring, like away from where you live?
Probably I would say something about 22 hours away, like Miami or something like that. We've been
Is
to Miami. We've played almost every single part of Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Gainesville. Um, we once even did a whole Florida tour for a whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so we would build up the fan base in Florida. So yeah,
How's the Miami scene?
great. Miami's a 24/7 party like New York is.
Yeah, I've been there.
Awesome. Having a good time there. All the time.
Hell yeah, man.
My bass player that passed away last year from the virus, he was from Florida. So we also, once he entered the band, then we really started doing Florida a lot. And when we go up there, we shot our last music video up there, which is 2017.
Yep.
And we rented out a mansion for that. And we had a great time. Had a party. Brought some people over.
I want to rent out a mansion. That's cool, dude. Hey, I don't know how you just rent out a mansion, but that sounds like something I want to do. Let's play 2017 right now. Let's play this song.
Sure.
All right, and this is the latest music video you guys came out with, right?
Right, yeah.
All right, let's do it right now. Here we go.
Cool.
And all my friends, they got big plans. They drink, they smoke, they do what they can, it's true. And all my friends got big plans. What they don't have is you. So please just wait, don't say you'll leave this town. No always feel safe with you around. 'Cause I think that you're better off now. they can't take me from you. And all my friends got big plans. What they don't have is you. She's a beautiful girl that you meet at the bar. She takes a drink or two and then she lies to you. She takes your keys and then she gets in your shit. She sleeps with your best friend because she likes you. Please just wait, don't say you'll leave this town. No always feel safe with you around. Cause I think that you're better off now.
So after that video, did the party continue?
Oh yeah, of course it did.
That's
the
cool,
next
man.
morning. So until we had to leave, the party continued.
That's cool, dude. We got a guy in here from Chile that says
nice.
greetings, man. So you got some people watching from all over the world.
Yeah, I want to say thanks for the comments. Everybody's pretty nice with the comments, so thanks for that.
Yeah, man. You know what? You have a really unique sound. You do have that pop punk feel to it, but I wouldn't consider it pop punk myself. It's kind of more. It has like I don't know. It is, but it also has like an alternative kind of grungy sound mixed with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think your phone might be cutting out just a little bit, man.
What happened?
I think your phone's cutting out a little rock pop. Yeah, it's kind of rock. There you go. That's the guy from Chile said that. I do want to say before your phone cuts out all the way. Do you want to mention where people can find you guys? Maybe buy some merchandise and what's coming on in the near future with some new songs.
Yeah. Well, all you have to do is Google Midnight Foolishness, literally, and we're on every single website possible. Spotify, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you can think of, we're there. We're making a new EP right now. Well, I mean, we're finishing up a new EP. We're hopefully getting it out in the summer. We're not sure how many songs we're going to put on it yet, but there is a pretty exciting cover on it that I will mention now since I'm on your show, and it's going to be coming out soon. If you ever hear of the band Amur, we did a cover of MDMA.
Cool, man.
And I think that's going to be very unique, and I think that's going to shake up the scene when it comes out. So, yeah. We got a lot of things coming out. We got a new music video. We have 2 new music videos that is coming out. I think we're going to shoot a 3rd one for the MDMA song, and then we're going to pretty much release it all and just play as many shows as possible.
Hell yeah, dude. I hope shows come back soon in New York. I know there are some states around there that are, at least over here near Oklahoma, lots of states going back to concerts. So I want to thank you for being on the show. If you're into Midnight Foolishness, want to check them out, Google it like he says. I'm sure you can find their merch on their website. Go to Facebook. I'm sure they're on all the social medias like every other band out there is. And I want to thank everyone for listening to The Loud Spot. You can check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, TikTok, all the good stuff. So thanks everyone for listening. And Rob, don't go anywhere. Stay right there. I want to thank the listeners tonight for commenting and making some great comments. And I'm sure everyone wishes Rob luck. The guy from Chile. Thanks for Bastion. Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate it. All right. Peace out. Rock on. Much love. Stay right there, Rob.
Sure.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the loud spot with Sebastian? Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Does everything that's good really have to end? A pimp host has a pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to click the like and share button.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe.
If you want to listen to our audio and pick up some cool merch, go to www.theloudspot.net. Peace out, rock on, much